Welcome back to Conquer Crochet. I'm Karen Stangram. In today's video we're going to look at what we can do to stop the pain in our hands when we're crocheting. So if you're anything like me, you like to crochet for hours and hours and hours, and if you're on a target because you've got to get something finished by a particular time, you will put in those hours and you find that your hands start hurting. Particularly I find this part of my thumbs, I think it's to do with the sort of the pinching, the way I hold my yarn, the way I hold my hook, and it all just, I always feel real pain down here. You may feel pain elsewhere, and obviously if you've got something like arthritis, then you've got other issues that are going on. So crocheting for long periods of time is not great. So let's have a look and see what we can do to help prevent injury and stress to our very important hands. So we're going to start with some hand stretches and exercises. So this one we're going to put our hands out in front of us and just circle our wrists in one direction and then in the other direction, in the opposite. And that will just loosen up any tension that you might have in your wrists. And if you hear clicking like I can, don't worry about it, it's fine. So the second exercise is called fist to fan. So you start off with a fist and then straighten your fingers out, and you'll feel a little sort of tingling sensation going through your fingers as you do this. Now if you've got long nails like I have, try not to stab yourself in the palm of your hands. But try and make your fist as tight as you can and then release it. And the next one is called the prayer stretch. So you can imagine you put your hands together as if in prayer and just push your hands together, pressing your palms. Don't have to be too hard with this, but it just sort of helps release a bit more tension. The next one I like to do is to just rub down each of my fingers just to release any tension in those muscles there and in the tendons, and you can massage your palm as well, especially that bit there. You call that the Venus mound, something like that. Just make sure you really get in. You could do this with hand cream, that might make it easier, and then do the same on your other hand, going down each of the fingers there. And really just a good massage into your hands. And you might want to finish with a fist fan just to stretch them out and a couple of circles. If you have a small squashy stress ball, you can practice with that, but if you don't have one of those to hand, I bet you have one of these to hand. So you could do the same thing, make sure your hands are clean, but you can do the same thing with your ball of yarn just to get those fingers working. Because if you crochet like I do, you've probably been stuck in a particular position for quite a while whilst you're crocheting, so it's useful to just get those fingers moving around again. So we're going to move on to our shoulders and our arms now, because obviously they're just as important, and if you've been crocheting quite tightly you might find that you end up like this, and the more stressed you get with something, So we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears, hold for a few seconds and then drop them. To your ears, hold and drop. And you just give them a little shake out. So the next one is arm circles. So I'm going to move over to the side a bit so you can see. So we're just doing little arm circles to start with, and you can be doing those on both sides, and you can also arm circle in wider circles, and you can do that forwards and backwards, and if you're really clever you can go in different directions. I remember learning this in primary school. So you can sit on a dining room chair or stand for this one. Probably wouldn't do it on the sofa, but you can if you want to. So we're going to be using our shoulders. Our arms are loosely by our side, and we're going to squeeze our shoulders, our shoulder blades together, and that will release a little more tension in your neck and shoulders. Now if you're really feeling up to it and you want to do even more, you can do some back stretches. There are quite a few yoga videos on YouTube where you could do sort of the angry cat, happy cat. You can do your child pose, anything really that's going to get your back stretched and feeling a bit more relaxed and relaxing those muscles and getting the tension out. So I really hope you found today's video useful. Make sure you are taking regular breaks when you're crocheting. You need to relax your muscles, you need to relax your eyes, you need to relax your brain a little bit. So make sure that you are taking those regular breaks, especially if you need to go and make a cup of tea. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I will pop 2 videos on screen to help you on your crochet journey, and I will see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this one, and happy hooking!